Vlogmas.
You're nice and warm.
Mum hasn't had to fill her own one today, but her calendar still hasn't arrived. So we're on day 7, and you're gonna have a very large calendar to open on one day.
Yeah, exciting.
I'm not sure if I've put this one in before or not, because it's one of your favourite colours. So.
Yeah, we've had that one before, but it's very nice. We like that one.
This is good.
Yes.
This is good.
It's the pink, shocking pink we're not so keen on.
Yeah. It took Dad and I a long time to
It took too long.
Yeah, to work out what was going on with the clue.
But it wasn't well worded clue, was it?
There should have been a bit more of a hint of what you were actually meant to do. I mean, once you knew what you were supposed to, because there's a website with hints on it, which we needed.
The clue was to get you onto the website.
No. There's an actual website for the game that gives you clues of if you're getting stuck on the thing, and then the answer was a website that you needed to go to. But
that's confusing now.
Well,
the answer to the clue on paper was to give you a website address.
Yes.
Which then helps you get the answer.
Yes.
What Sean's talking about is a website.
Which is
over and above that, which is give you hints if you get stuck.
Yes, exactly. And we got to the point where we were stuck because neither of us could work out what we were supposed to be doing. Once we'd seen what we were supposed to be doing, it was like, oh, I get it. But there should have been one more line in the poem.
There should be one more hint.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I was busy Pilates.
There's I've got a menu and a postcard.
Very nice.
Let's see the postcard.
Could you hold up my calendar for me?
I would love to.
Oh, well done. Who did that?
I did. Somebody suggested that I should.
Oh dear.
I wondered if you'd noticed.
It's like one of those fairground games, isn't it?
I like it.
Very
I wondered if you'd noticed that there's a big hole in it, but no, not paying attention.
No.
Okay.
So it's squishy. It is squishy.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's green. Oh, and it's lace. Oh, it's really pretty lace. It's not for you. Oh, it's stretchy lace as well. Definitely into the lingerie stash. Thank you, Rachel. I like that a lot.
It's lovely.
I like that a lot. Yeah, Rachel's calendar, I think we've kind of established now, if you guys are watching Rachel's Vlogmas as well, it's all food items from the Isle of Wight companies and then sewing stuff from my sewing room. So fingers crossed that she's enjoying it. I think she is by the sounds of things. I think Martin was more excited about the ketchup.
Oh, right.
Yeah, with the garlic and chilli. So you're currently on top of my black cotton lawn that I'm going to use for the lining for my red silk dress. And I have filmed a clip at the beginning of this morning telling you what I'm going to do next, so let's cut to that and let Mum and Dad get back to their days.
Back to the cold.
Yes.
It's freezing outside.
It is.
But I soldier on.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright then, see you tomorrow.
Because it's worth it.
It feels weird not saying hi to you, but we haven't done calendars yet, so we're going to do that in a minute. But this is the first time I'm filming, so I feel like I should say hi, but you'll have just seen hi already. So I have come down here, turned the heater on. Mum is out at Pilates, so we won't be doing the calendars for a little bit longer. I have got my hot chocolate. I have unpicked my silk bodice from my silk skirt. Lots of you have been saying that I should, rather than trim off of the top of the skirt, that I should make the seam allowances larger. The seam allowances on this are already a 1/4 of an inch. I knew that I was putting on weight when I made this dress and I hadn't drafted a new pattern for it, so I just sewed everything with a much smaller seam allowance. So whilst it's a really good idea, there isn't especially with a silk like this that will basically disintegrate the second that you look at it. Look how fluffy it is up there. I can't take it apart to let the seam allowances out any more than they already are because they are tiny. I'm gonna have to trim a little bit off of the top of this to get it to fit into the new midriff panels. I've got all the silk that I've got left. I'm gonna iron that and then get out the pattern pieces and see if I have enough to cut out the bodice, or if I'm gonna have to turn this into a skirt, because I've definitely got enough to make a waistband. Ideally I'd like a dress, because we all know I wear dresses more, but a skirt, it might have to happen if there isn't enough silk back there. But fingers crossed, I've picked a pattern with small enough pieces that I will be able to squeeze it out. We shall see. That's the plan for today, is to try and get that silk dress progressed nicely enough that it could be finished by the end of the day, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Wish me luck.
6.5 hours later.
I have been a terrible vlogger today. I'm sorry. I have just been powering through and trying to get this dress done. I have tiny little scraps of this silk left, so if this bodice doesn't work, then I think I have enough to make a waistband without chopping anything else apart. But it's just, see, you can just see the corner of it there. I've just got the skirt on. I didn't have to cut anything, I don't think. As I showed you earlier, I couldn't let the seams apart because there are already teeny tiny seams on the inside. I've just moved, I've just moved I've moved it down by 5/8 of an inch, and that's worked circumference wise. I don't know if I'm going to have to either clip into or cut off that top piece. I'm hoping I don't have to, but I'm about to press it, and then it needs a zip. Then once the zip's in, I can finish up the back seam, which is nearly finished already, hand sew in the lining, and it'll be done. It's currently 8 o'clock, and I would usually finish around about now, but I'm thinking I'm going to power through and get this done so that I don't have to work on it tomorrow. I'm gonna get my eyelashes done tomorrow. I am so pleased. I'm keeping far away from the camera today because I'm looking very Yzma-esque at the moment. I have like 4 lashes on each eye, and that's it. Yeah, next year I'm gonna book my appointments 3 weeks apart, and then 2 weeks apart, and then 3 weeks apart, and then 2 weeks apart, because that just seems to be the life cycle of my eyelashes. So yeah, let's work with it. Terrible vlogger today. Filmed very little. So glad you guys are enjoying the t-shirts. Thank you for all the love on those. Thank you for all the recommendations for Ponte places. I shall keep having a look through and see what I can find. But my iron is now hot, so I'm going to go press this so that hopefully I can put in the zip and get this dress finished, which would be really exciting.
1 hour later.
It's 9 o'clock and it's finished, but I'm not going to show you any more than that until I have the full outfit, hair, makeup, the whole lot done, because I think it definitely deserves a proper grand reveal rather than my scruffy self today. But yay, I'm so pleased. I am so pleased that it now fits, and I have managed to preserve the original bodice, although I did have to trim off the top of the skirt, so I don't think I would be able to squish the skirt back on. No, I'd have to gather it up, wouldn't I, gently. It would need some gentle gathers in it. But yeah, I've got the old bodice, I've got the new bodice. Fingers crossed I won't need to remake it ever again. That would be nice. But I'm going to call it a night for now, because like I say, it's 10 o'clock, so no, 9 o'clock. I'm going to go sit with Chi, get some editing done, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Vlogmas goodness. See you then. Bye.